Hi everyone! Welcome back to our channel. So if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. So Janice Butterfield. And yeah, for today's video, we're going to be talking about...
So what we did was we went back through each other's photo albums and picked 10 old photos between the two of us and kind of get each other's thoughts and reactions and feedback on them. So.
Alright, so without further ado, let's start with the first photo.
I think that is a very interesting choice. So that feels like a lifetime ago. That was taken back in 2013 when I visited Japan, and those are actually sake barrels, and that was taken outside of one of the many Tokugawa shrines in Tokyo. As far as about that pose, I think that was me not being necessarily prepared for the camera to go off at that time, and I think at that point I had walked quite a ways to get there, so I think that I was probably a little bewildered at that time. not exactly. My mind wasn't really exactly caught up with my body at that point, so I think I was probably a little off guard when that picture was taken.
Oh, I think you look hot in this picture and young. How old were you in this picture?
Oh, 25?
Wow, just like me. Alright, so yeah, overall I think you still look good in that picture, so...
Really?
Yeah, really.
So, come on.
Yeah, you look good in that picture.
You know, I guess that's the funny thing about my pictures. Like, I have a hard time looking good in pictures, and for her to say that I look good when I'm not trying to look good in a photo, like that to me, that's saying quite a bit.
So yabang. One yabang guy right here. Alright, let's move on to the second photo. Oh my god, this is interesting. So this photo... This photo was taken, what was that, 2014, during my first year-end party. No, this is not my first year-end party in NCR. Yeah, this is my last year-end party in NCR, where our theme, I believe, is like black and white. So it's supposed to be, during this time, I guess, was I'm not sure if I'm remembering it right, because from what I remember, it's supposed to be like Hollywood theme, but then there was like a storm that, you know, hit Cebu City and most of the Visayas, so we just ended up having like a simple dinner, and instead of having like a Hollywood theme, we ended up just, you know, having a black and white simple dinner. I'm not sure if I remember it right, but yeah, that's how I remember it. And in terms of my makeup, oh my gosh, oh my god, this is awfully done.
It's not true. I just think you're getting ready to dig in there.
Yeah, we're eating on a buffet restaurant somewhere in Cebu, wherein the rice was served last and the meat was served first. So we were all not happy with how that worked. So
okay.
Yeah, but I don't like this picture. I mean, I will never wear this kind of makeup again. I feel awful.
You look great though.
Alright, so let's move forward to our third picture.
Oh my god. That's like a lifetime ago, that one. Yeah, so that was taken back in, what year was that? 2009? Yeah, I think 2009. When this is my brother's high school graduation celebration dinner, so we invited our two older cousins, to come down and celebrate my brother's high school graduation with us, and we ate at Brio Tuscan Grill in Dayton, Ohio, I believe.
I love your eyes in this picture.
Yeah.
It's just so dark.
Gosh, it looks so. It's incredible how young I look in that picture.
But in fairness, with your outfit, you still do the same thing until now. Like wear inside t-shirt over like a long sleeve What do you call that?
You're talking about the flannel
Yeah.
button-down shirt?
Yeah, button down.
Yeah.
I don't know how you call that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but I mean, it's so unfair. You look so guapo when you were young. I looked so awful when I was young.
It's not true.
Alright, let's move forward with the next photo. Oh my gosh.
Looks like someone's meditating on a putt-putt golf course.
This picture, I believe we were like on a mini golf and like we were playing a golf, and since I don't know how to play one, I just took a picture of myself, and I don't know what pose that is. I just did that out of my, out of my feeling during that day, and I feel like I'm like I'm meditating or whatever. But yeah, I love that. I love that tops though. I feel like I'm in a very cold place, and it was really cold place.
It looks like
in
it.
a Filipino standard. So yeah, why did you choose that picture, baby? It's so awful.
No, because it just looks like such a contrast. Like you're meditating, but you're doing it on a putt-putt golf course.
All right, and moving on with our next picture. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite picture. I always tease him that this is what I called a yabang picture. Like, I feel like, oh, look at me, I'm so guapo. When was this taken, huh?
So this one was taken in my parents' home back in 2012, I think. So at this time I was 23 or 24. And yeah, this was me putting an album together this was like my very first attempt at taking pictures of myself. and I think that once everybody sees it, they'll have the same impression that this is kind of like a
yabang photo?
No, maybe a little bit, but someone who's just starting to kind of dip his toes into the wonderful world of social media.
Yeah, but I love that photo. That's why I chose that one. And next photo was, ta-da! A model in the model in the field or whatever.
Yeah, that's why I chose this one, because you're like trying to model, but you're like doing it like in nature. Like I'm like, wow, this just doesn't fit here.
Well, this photo was taken 2015. So this was actually during the what do you call that? Like the christening of my first ever godson. And yeah, so my batchmate in PN went to Cambinoco. It's somewhere in Cebu. That's where our classmate is located, and we just, it became like kind of like a reunion for all of us. And my outfit here, I no longer see this dress, but my outfit here just looks so incredible. I will wear it again for sure. And I love my shoes. I love a boot type shoe, so
You love all shoes though, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a shoe addict. I know. Alright, and your next photo is
Yep, so this is
my babe's favorite transportation.
I think wasn't this my first ever trip in a trike?
No.
No?
No.
It wasn't?
Your first ever trip on a trike is us going to our parents' house in Parañaque.
Okay.
And we hated it.
Oh, yeah,
so this one is...
Yeah, so this was our first trip together, I think is probably what you'd call that. We did a weekend jaunt from Metro Manila all the way up to Zambales for the weekend, and we spent the weekend on Alongan Cove. And once you take a bus up to, is it San Antonio?
I don't remember.
Then from there you got to have a little bit more. You take a little bit more local forms of transportation, and obviously trikes are prominently, used everywhere here. So I got in there and I was basically in a mock fetal position there, so to speak. So yeah, that was very uncomfortable, and yeah, my babe got a very, very nice picture of me,
Yeah.
all scrunched up there.
And even Kuya, the driver, is smiling.
Oh yeah, yeah. Every time I get into a trike car, the trike drivers get a kick out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, this doesn't seem bad. Like, you know, you're perfectly fitted in this one, I guess.
Okay.
I mean,
If you say so.
there were worse.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? And next picture is Mount Hapunang Banoy 2016. Wow. This was um this was during the time when I was still crazy, you know, single and YOLO. I just love trekking so much, and you know, I just love taking like good pictures during during trekking. So I mean, we happen to have a really good guide slash photographer who's willing to, you know, just do above and beyond in taking pictures. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people thinks it's crazy, but it's not really.
I'll tell you what, like when I look at her trekking photos, especially where she's like rock climbing, I like like my eyes get all wide whenever I see some of her climbing photos. Just wow.
That wasn't bad.
Adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, I used to be. I'm not sure if I can still do it though. All right, down to our ninth photo.
Okay, wow. So yeah, this one's taking us back now. So this one is going to be, this is like actually our first picture together.
Yeah, it was.
Back in was it June 1st, I think, of 2018, where we went to the bowling alley together. So that was a great day.
Yeah, that was. I think before I went to that bowling alley, I told Mama about me dating him, and then Mama would want to, like, she really wants to see him, and she wants me to like snap a picture of him, and I was like too scared to do so because I was like, oh, he's gonna think I'm a stalker or something, and he saw me like trying to steal a picture, and we just ended up taking a selfie together. And down to our last photo. Yes, my first ever panda experience back in Taiwan. So this was like 3 years ago, 2017, when I I treated Babu. I was with Babu during that time. I treated Babu and Ate Venus to Taiwan to meet my brother, and then we didn't let an opportunity to pass for me to be able to see my favorite animal, which is the panda. It was really fun. Like, they were so gentle, and I mean, I just loved being around them.
There is nothing that gets her more giddy than seeing a panda, especially a baby panda.
Yeah, I really would want to see a baby panda and be their nanny.
That's her dream job.
Yeah. I mean, this is just a joke. I would want to quit my job to be a panda nanny.
Better make sure a certain Phil Bartos doesn't get a hold of that.
Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and really hope to see you soon. And don't forget to share this video, comments, and like and share.
What she said. Bye.
Bye.